Hi everyone, my name's Alicia. I'm from Yarra Youth Services and I'll be taking you through a series of videos for self-care. So people practice self-care in many different forms. Yoga and exercise are one of those great forms of self-care that you can bring into your life, a way of generating some strength and also energy. You'll always feel better after a class. You can do this on your own or with a group of people. In some of the class videos you may need some props or equipment. I recommend a towel or some pillows for a bit more comfort. Encourage you to really listen to your body. We all work with different ailments and perhaps injuries. So yeah, enjoy, listen to your body, and if anything doesn't feel right, just stop and give yourself some rest. So thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy these classes. Hi everybody, this video is Awaken series. So it's a series of flowing movements to create energy and wake up the body. It's a Qigong or yoga inspired class. You won't need any equipment, so just yourself, a little bit of space at home or outside, and perhaps a mat. Shoes on or off, totally up to you. I like to have my shoes off so I can really feel the ground. Let's get started. So we're going to start with connecting with our breath. From here, placing your hands around the belly, so fingertips just around where your navel center is. And we'll start by bringing our breath into the hand space. So breathing into the belly, really feeling the belly expand here and feeling the fingertips start to separate. And then as you exhale, drawing the navel in towards the spine and the fingertips will meet. So nice, big expansive breaths into our powerhouse, into our core. Throughout the class, you can send the breath in through the nose and perhaps exhale out of the nose. But sometimes it might feel a bit more comfortable to breathe out of the mouth. So if you have any issues with breathing or congestion, you can always breathe in through the nose and release the breath out of the mouth, whatever feels more comfortable. As we start to warm up through the body and warm up through our breath, we'll start to increase the breath by sending it now not only into the belly but perhaps expanding through the rib cage. Sending breath from the belly, rib cage, and then into the chest and heart space. And now sending the breath from your base all the way up into the shoulders and the collarbones. Really big, expansive breaths now. And you might start to feel the mind settle. Let's take one more really long, lengthy breath in and release the breath out of the mouth. Let's start to move a little bit through the body, warming up with some self-massage. I'm going to start by massaging the legs, base first. So your foundation of the body, your feet. Sort of cup the hands here as you work up the legs, up the thighs, around the hips, and then down the back of your legs and back to the feet. So circling up and around. Just stimulating the circulation here. Awakening the body with some sensation there of the tapping, patting, massage. Really great thing to do first thing in the morning or any time during the day when you're feeling a little bit low of energy or stagnant. From the legs, we'll move up into the upper body. We'll widen the feet a little bit so we've got a stable base. And then we'll work around the shoulders. So again, cupping the hands here, we'll work down your shoulders to your arms, to your fingertips. Flip the palm up and work back up the arm to your shoulders. So heavy pat on the back. Other side, shoulder down to your hand. Flip the palm up so you can feel that sensation there through the palm and back down. Then fingertips on the crown of the head, around the eyebrow center, through the jawline, down to your throat, and then stimulating the pressure point or acupressure points of the lung. So just under the collarbones, you can be quite hard or forceful here. And then around the chest and heart. Good. Let's get into some flowing movements now. So feet nice and wide, coming into knocking of the door of life. So this movement is a nice easy twist. Our arms are heavy, just hanging in the shoulder socket. Our heel lifts up, so the knee turns in and the hips, chest and shoulders follow. The hands, as they wrap around the back of the body, gently tap on the lower back. So there is a pressure point or an energy point called the door of life that rests on the second vertebrae of the lower back. And stimulating this point again increases energy flow throughout the body. So in this series, we incorporate movement with breath, and that breath is called prana in yoga. In Tai Chi, we call it, or Qigong, we call it Qi, life force, energy through breath. In both modalities, we work with our breath to send energy through the body. Let's slow that movement down, coming back to center. Good. Then bringing the feet a bit closer together now. So hip distance apart or just underneath the pelvis, toes facing forward. Let's take a nice big breath in here, reaching for the sky. And then as we exhale, bend the knees and let the arms swing. Breathing in, reach it up, exhale, let it go. So this is called the pump. Imagine you're pumping energy, really reaching for the sky and then drag it down to you. Keep the feet nice and grounded. And you can bend the knees as much as you like. Try and keep some length through the spine rather than sort of curling forward. Inhale to reach, exhale to let it go. If you start to get dizzy, hold there, stand up nice and tall and take a few breaths. Otherwise, we'll keep it going for another 3, 2, last one. Beautiful. All right, let's bring it back into a wide stance, into a movement called the gate opener. Great for breathing into the spine and opening through the chest and shoulders. So wide stance, fingertips together, and the base of the palms just gently touching here. Relax the shoulders away from your ears. Take a nice big breath in, opening through the front of the body, and then as you exhale, curl the back of the body and the hands touch again. Breathing in to broaden, arms open out laterally, and then exhale to close. So we've got some spinal flexion and extension work. We're trying to get the arms sort of back beyond the body a little. You can see that the pelvis is moving, tucking under and tipping forward. So we want a little bit of core engagement here as well. You'll start to feel the shoulders begin to warm up. Eyes can look to the sky and then down towards the floor. Nice flowing movements according to your breath, or matching the movement with your breath. So you might be working faster or slower than I am. Let's do another 2 rounds of this movement. Last one. Good. Let the arms drop. Roll out the shoulders. Good. And we'll keep this stance, so nice wide stance. This time slightly turn the toes out, so towards the sort of corner edges of your mat. Next movement we'll be incorporating a little squat action. So it's a wide warrior squat. And with that action, we want the knees heading in the same direction as the toes. If that's too much, you can always just keep the legs nice and straight. Arm movement looks like this. We're taking a big breath in, sweeping the arms all the way up to the sky. And then as you exhale, start to sink down through the hips, and the palms just press in front of the face and body down to the hips, and then circle back up again. So breath and movement, it's an inhale to reach and an exhale to sink. Again, breath can be in and out of the nose, or it can be in through the nose and out of the mouth. So these flowing movements match to your breath. No beginning and no end. So see if you can take out any sort of static stop or start. Sort of graceful movements here. Breathing in, gathering anything that you may need. And then as you exhale, just let it settle and sink into the body. So perhaps thinking of an intention or something that you'd like to bring in to your life. We gather it up and then we let it settle. So really nice movement to do with the eyes closed, closing down the gaze, maybe internalizing is a little easier, and you might feel a sort of warming energy start to move down the crown of the head, past the face, chest and body, all the way down to your base. Let's do another 3 rounds here. Big breath in, gather it up. Exhale, settle. These movements we do with a little resistance, almost like you're moving through honey or water. Last one. Good. Let's step the feet in. Keep the eye gaze closed, hands on the heart. And just take a few breaths here, feeling perhaps the heart rate lift slightly. Just noticing any changes, any subtle feelings that might be running through the body at the moment, any subtle changes. Let's take a big breath in, sending the breath from your heart to your hands, hands to your heart. Good, we'll slowly open the eyes, let the arms rest by your side, take a nice big shoulder shrug, and let it go. Thanks everyone, thanks for joining me on this video. Again, a great class that you can do at any time of day just to get a little bit of energy flowing through the body. I'll see you next time.